Like, first of all, I'm not an LOL cow. You're never gonna catch me saying I'm an LOL cow, because I'm fucking not. No matter how many people try to push me into that box, I'm never going to give them what they want.
Rosie's in the kitchen, you know she's always pitching fits and moans and alibis. Big Rosie always lies.
And that is how you eat fast food on camera without glamorizing it into a mukbang, without showing off food and doing all the theatrics. I'm so sick of that shit. I don't know about y'all, but I'm so sick of seeing that shit on my TikTok and stuff. And like the people taking the like, oh, exaggerated big eyed bites. I'm like, so great.
Rosie's rolling, out of control, and Rosie's scheming, always freaking screaming. Rosie's eating while the family's pleading. Rosie's lying, someone hear us crying. £600 of trouble, watch the kitchen floorboards buckle. She says she's gonna change, but that's just rearrange. She's got that chair, XXL, beware. Rosie's rolling, out of control, and Rosie's scheming, always freaking screaming. Rosie's eating while the family's pleading. Rosie's lying, someone hear us crying. She's got that chair, XXL, beware.
This one's not really jammy. I don't know if that's the
Rosie's rolling, out of control, and Rosie's scheming, always freaking screaming. Rosie's eating, all the family's pleading. Rosie's lying, someone hear us crying.
Okay, I think I'm gonna cook the yolk a bit more because I don't want to do a drippy yolk on camera. I don't want to do shredded cheese. I want to do American cheese. I don't want to do shredded cheddar. That sounds gross. I won't be happy. I'm still not sure what I'm doing about my job. I'm still on disability. I don't have cheese. We're not doing cheese. And I mean, that's the thing is when I made that walking video, I made it how I wanted it. I didn't want to make a video of me like out of breath and like walking like that because hello. First of all, that's a form of content to certain kind of people. Shit. There we go. And I don't want to do that for them. I don't. Okay, sorry. I'm gonna walk past my house. I don't want to. I don't. If fat people openly struggling on camera is like a thing. No. And I ride that line carefully, you know? Oh, this person's car is... Oh, that's annoying as fuck for me. So, because I don't, and I know that line. Shit. Okay, ow. Gabe, fuck off. From experience in my past. And so, I don't want to be a part of that ever again. So fat people openly struggling on camera is like a thing.
Hello, Huns. How are we all? Welcome in, everybody. I hope you're all doing well. It's my Wednesday, which means it's majority of you guys Tuesday. This is probably going to be a fairly quick stream because long for a freaking Instagram post, but short for a stream, I'm going to say. I basically just wanted to, you guys have a lot of thoughts and opinions on this. I don't know if I've ever had so many comments on a video. So I wanted to get together with you guys and let everybody, have their say their piece about the Instagram stories from today. Yes. So I'm going to be playing HRH's version of the Instagram stuff, I think, because in her version there was slides that when I woke up were deleted. So I think we're going to watch it from HRH's channel. So because she's edited it down to be a bit more digestible. So I think that's what we'll do. And yes, has included some of the stuff that was already gone by the time I woke up. So we'll quickly say hi to everybody. So we've got Secret Squirrel. Hello. Sassy Mama. Cece. How are you guys? Hey, Rex. Hello, Sky, darling. How are you? Ashley. Raleigh. Thank you for being here. Thank you for modding. Jennifer Garcia. Welcome in. Misbehaving. Hi. Big Scoops. How are you? Hi, Marambella. Hello, Lex. Good to see you. Edna, thank you for being here. Thank you for modding. Yenta, good to see you as well. Hey, String Cheese. Hey, Rendell, thank you for being here, my darling. Hey, Trumer. Welcome in. Who else have we got here? We've got Janelle. We've got Melly. We've got Jenny Lynn. We've got Effie Bug. We've got Lisa. Oh, my goodness. You guys are all here today. We've got Slacker Blue. Hello. How are ya? We've got Solo Trip. We've got Gigi. We've got Divine. Hello. We've got Shava. We've got Libby. Who else we got here? We've got Loretta. We've got Baby Girl. We've got Cypers. We got Brio. Good to see you guys. Thank you all so much for being here today. So, yes, I tossed it up in my head about like whether we just leave out the part that she says, but like she said it without much hesitation. She thought about it as an afterthought and thought, I'm going to delete this slide. But the point is she's TMI girl. I don't want to know. I'm here for the ride. I'm here for the storyline. I don't need you to shove this person's info down my throat, but you fucking said it. So we're going to watch. So I think HRH grabbed it and I think Scrange also grabbed it. So we are going to have a look at HRH's version because it's just like one video and it's edited down from like about, what was it, like 15 minutes worth of content down to 13. And yeah, Rosie wasn't impressed with HRH's title of her last Instagram sort of recap video, but we're going to hear all about that, I'm sure. Yes, Scrange did and HRH did, and so I've got this edited down version from HRH that we're going to watch because I think it's got everything in there. I haven't watched it yet, but I trust that she has been thorough in her documentation. And yeah, that's pretty much all for tonight, I think. We'll see how we feel. I am feeling like not the greatest. I don't know if I'm coming down with something, if I am just tired, but somebody that I live with has COVID. So I'm like, fuck, I hope I don't have that. So anyway, let's get into it. Let me know what you guys think. There's a few points in here that were quite frustrating and annoying and irritating. Hey, my imperfect life, welcome in. I know, literally. Me too, I hope not. I don't know what the incubation period is like these days, but yeah, whatever. I'm trying not to think about it too much. Anyway, no, but I think I'm just, maybe it's just psychosomatic. I just think because there's somebody in my house with COVID that I haven't had it before. So, and neither has this person. So it's just like, oh, all right. Anyways, let's just hope for the best. And let's get going with this then, guys. You guys all good? Almost middle of the week for you guys. My hump day. I'm stoked. So far. Thank you. No, I think it's just like psychosomatic. I think I'm like, it's really, really hot today too. And it's like, if you have like a sort of a bit of a cold or like you're feeling a bit crappy and it's like really hot, like having a summer flu, it just sucks. Feels like maybe it's just like that. Like I've got a bit of a scratchy throat and I'm a bit tired. And just because it's so hot, it feels like worse than it is. I feel worse for the one who's actually really, really sick over there. Anyways, we'll survive. We're young and healthy. It'll all be good. All right, let's get going. I'll stop whinging now. Ready, guys?
So I have a temporary tattoo. By the way,
I know you all had a lot of thoughts about this tattoo too already. Yeah, I'll be fine. I don't drink hot drinks. I'll be fine. Don't stress. If I disappear for a few days, you might know why though. We'll see. I should be good though.
This has been on my arm for like a minute. There's a whole thing behind it. I put it on my stream. It's holding up surprisingly well. I'm not sure how I feel about the way it looks. I think it's the size. I kind of want to do a test run on one of the bigger ones on my arm. I just think this is like a let me see what it looks like kind of a thing on my live stream the other day. But right now, I wanted to do a quick little like, hey, hi, hello, check-in. Oh, I've got food on me. Sick. Because I am...
Hey, wicked work, mama. How are ya? The tattoo is as beautiful as her sweet potato creations. Oh my god. They delightful, right? They looked great.
I'm constructing one of my favorite things. I'm making a regular sized potato and a tiny potato, sweet potato, in my favorite, like fully loaded kind of way. If you watch me on YouTube, I used to talk about this all the time, but this is the fully loaded version. So I wanted to just make it on Instagram Live and yap for a second because my personal...
I don't know, Sam, and she probably was like, I don't think it's like a big secret. It's a big fucking place. Like, it's not like we're going to figure out anything, and I don't want to, but it's like, I think that she probably was like, oh, I don't want to give anybody like any clues. I don't want anybody going out there searching for anything, like I say, let's watch our drama unfold. I think she probably just was like, I probably shouldn't say that, but it was an afterthought and it was too late. People already saw it. People already grabbed it. It is what it is. It's out there. I don't recommend anybody go digging. I don't recommend anybody look into anything. Let's just watch our show.
Personal life is going great. And I have
hey,
to
Tally.
say. All right, my hair is a little better in this clip. I didn't really fix it before. It is what it is. Okay, so before I also like pre-bake these because it just makes my life easier. So I just microwave these, and all I do is I add a little garlic powder when I like shush it up and get it a little mushy on the inside. Okay, so hear me out. First, so this is like the convenience fucking like grilled chicken. I normally get the Tyson kind, but my brother has like a vendetta against Tyson. I guess Tyson really pissed him off a couple years ago, and he just won't. And he was the one that ran to the grocery store. That's I
know. I think it actually created more interest. Like made people think more about it. The fact that she did delete it, because I didn't even really realize. But people were like, "Didn't you see?" And I'm like, "Oh shit, no, I don't even know if I want to know. I don't know if I actually want to look." But it seems like it's out there now and it's circulating. So I'm like, "Oh fuck it, we'll just watch the full version." I don't know why she deleted it. Probably because she was like very casual about it and then realized that she was talking a whole lot of shit about people from the YouTube side of things and was like, oh, this is going to piss some people off. I better like not put out more info, because she treats her Instagram like it's there's no crossover, like it's a completely different audience. She doesn't realize that some of us are also watching it. It's weird. It's like she thinks it's like two entirely separate entities. Like, yeah, and I don't know why she thinks that.
That's like the key element to the story. So this
Who came in? Who's leaving? Lurking and listening while I go to bed. Well, thanks for stopping in, Celestial. Appreciate you.
is the great value version. It's not as good, but like my brother he's very adamant about like Tyson's the devil and you don't fuck with Tyson. He won't buy Tyson anything. And I'm like, you know what, bestie, live your truth. So
yeah, I kind of just think it's like because she then went on to talk shit about people on YouTube. I think she realized, oh well, this is going to get shared on YouTube. I should probably minimize the damage I've done. She can't fucking help herself.
Oh, I made a little too much because they come in like a certain size fillet. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with the rest of my chicken, but we got the chicken.
So that was a thing that a lot of you guys were saying. It was like, why is she like being so anti her brother, like standing for something? Like the fact that he's boycotted Tyson successfully for years, while his sister doesn't actually go through with any of her fucking boycotts or any of like standing behind anything. She talks about, you know, Free Palestine and yet uses Spotify and Amazon and all sorts of stuff. She couldn't even boycott McDonald's. She's terrible like that. Levi successfully boycotting for years and she's like complaining about it. And I did a little bit of reading on why people might have been boycotting at the time. And it seemed like they had good enough reasons for it. Like I did link an article in where I put all the timestamps. I linked an article explaining some of why Levi might be boycotting Tyson. So that's here. That's in the pinned comment on my video that I uploaded. So there's plenty of reasons to boycott. I don't know why she brushes it off like it's not something worthwhile or something important to sort of stand behind. But anyway. Hey, Rex.
Then from here, we do. So if you've got good culture, that's the best cottage cheese on the planet. Walmart doesn't carry it because they hate me.
And like, you know how our Rosie girl keeps talking about how the world is burning around her and like how everything's such a mess and, you know, yada, yada, yada. She's sitting here being fucking fussy over which kind of fucking cottage cheese she wants to buy. And like, it's the biggest issue that she faces in her life. It's insane. Hey, Long White Cloud, welcome in.
No, that's not white at all. But they should. I think you can get it like Publix or like better grocery stores that aren't fucking Walmart. But this is a good alternative. But might really.
And regarding Levi, Princess Brioche says, and for her to be laughing at it, I thought she was a social justice warrior. She always exposes that she virtue signals. Fucking facts. Oh yeah, there's a lot of boobage happening here. No bra, a lot of boobage, looking unwashed. Yeah. And same whatever we watched the day before yesterday, she just had the girls fully out, just swanging around.
Really, truly, my one thing is, don't you dare try great value cottage cheese and then say you don't like cottage cheese. You just don't know where to buy your cottage cheese at. Break soda is fine. Daisy is fine. Good culture is the best case scenario. And if the texture really fucks with you that bad, throw it in a blender. I got used to the texture when I was like,
oh, why is this even a fucking talking point? Seriously? Like, I'm not that desperate for cottage cheese that like I need to know all of this. Hey, boy girl, welcome in. Looking and working out. Good for you. Hopefully everybody's being productive. And hi, Minion. I don't know if you heard me before, but welcome in. Saipez says, I'm curious if she's going to go through with flying or if she's going to try and refund the tickets. I think she's going to go. I think she's definitely going to go. I don't see why she wouldn't. Hey, Reginald, welcome in.
I was like eating this a lot in the past, but I just do like a little.
We all know that her agoraphobia is performative and selective. It is probably the best way to explain it. Selective agoraphobia.
Little zhuzh of the cottage cheese, delicioso, and then I do a little zhuzh of the yellow mustard. Now, the crazy Scientologist lady did get me into this combo way back. That's true. But I'm telling you, the sweet potato with the cottage cheese and the mustard is a vibe. Also, I forgot to mention, I didn't sleep last night. I woke up at like 8 p.m. So pray for me because it's fucking bullshit o'clock right now, and hopefully I make it to nappy time o'clock, which is hopefully 10, 11 p.m. Because if I go to
Imagine the kind of life you have when you can just sleep and chill all day. Poor darling. Hey, Runs. Thank you so much for the $20 super chat. Fucking Nikki's live alarm scared the shit out of me. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks for setting an alarm. That's sweet of you. I appreciate you very much, Runs. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the $20 super chat. You are very kind. Hopefully it didn't scare you too much. Hey, Jessica. Yeah, I also wasn't really sure about how I felt about that wording, but anyway, yeah.
go to bed before then, I'll wake up at like 2 a.m. and get on my potato, bitch. There you go. All right, see, sick. All right, next, bacon bits. Now, these is just, I cooked up bacon this morning while I was...
Why is she so excited and so smug and weird? Like, she's fucking all over the place.
Video chatting with Remy.
Oh.
And my brother's really happy about the bacon too. And again, made too much. Sick. That's fine. We'll throw that over there. Oh no, too much bacon. My problems are so hard. So then Cholula.
I don't know why that, because I did see it, Brio, on my, I saw it on the StreamYard. So I don't know why Google didn't like that one. But anyway.
This shit is so fire. You can't tell me otherwise. This shit is so good. And if you go like a little less on the bacon, this is actually pretty fucking healthy for you. Am I going to sit here and lie to you and tell you I'm eating this for health reasons? Fuck no. Am I eating it for delicious reasons? Fuck yes. So let me just...
couldn't dare ever eat something for health reasons, right?
Fork. Not a spoon, a fork. And then cottage cheese is like pretty salty, surprisingly.
Well,
so I just learned when I salt a potato...
I know it means something different here. It means something different there. And it obviously means something different to Rosie. There's, I think, a few different meanings to the word. Welcome in, Scrange. Good to see you. But yeah, I don't know. Even if we just think about she's talking about actually going for a nap and having a sleep, it's still very childlike and very weird. Hey, Ryan, welcome in. Did I say hi to you, Bovine? I hope I did. Welcome in, darling.
Potato, it's like too much. Between the bacon, the cottage cheese, everything in between. I dab it a little bit in the Cholula, a little piece of the potato skin. I like sweet potato skin. I think it's really good. It's also really good for you. I have a vitamin A deficiency, which is why I got into a sweet potato kick.
When's the last time you went for a fucking blood test? When is the last time you went for a blood test, Rosie?
A couple years ago. It's been a hot minute since I've had one of these bad boys, and I'm ready.
It's been how long since we saw her with all that disgusting leftover sweet potato gunk on that baking tray that she had? That was no more than a couple of months ago. But she was obsessed with sweet potatoes for a minute there.
Bitch.
Stop that.
Make this. You're welcome. Bye. Okay, real talk.
Right.
I got like a whole potato and a bite in before I realized that like, oh, I said I was going to talk about my personal life. And then all I did was talk about making the sweet potato because quite honestly, I'm sleep deprived as hell. And I was just trying to stay on task and not get distracted.
Girl, if this was bingo, this would have been a great bingo one because she's ticking all the boxes.
But yeah, man, I'm so excited. I'm like, okay, real talk though, real talk. I'm actually really anxious to travel. Did y'all want to know the real you?
You seem really fucking cocky and you literally just said that you were excited. Yes, cocky. Exactly, my perfect life. Jinx. She literally like is coming off so cocky and so confident. In one breath, she says that she's so excited to travel. And then the next breath, she's acting like she's anxious. Well, she's saying she's anxious, but she's acting super confident. Her body language is throwing me off and making me uncomfortable. It's very, again, performative as usual. Ooh. My perfect life. Well, she's flying out for her vitamin D, so fucking burn. A good one.
The agoraphobia is back, baby. So,
yeah. Hilarious. Really fucking funny, Rosie. When was your diagnosis again? Oh, that's right. You don't have one. You're stealing this off Brit. But my other thing is like, not to be fucking mean or anything, but honestly, like if she agoraphobia doesn't being so fat and out of shape that you're nervous to go outside because A, you get out of breath and you don't know if you're going to make it home, and B, you're worried that people are going to look and stare at you, is not agoraphobia. That is like maybe social anxiety. It's maybe being self-conscious. It's maybe being fearful about your health, but you don't have agoraphobia.
You joke about
You
it.
can't just turn it on and off.
Or cry about it, right? And I'm like terrified to leave the house. Terrified. I've been trying for a week to go hang out outside. And like the internet loves to like.
She's too fucking lazy. She's literally too lazy to go and sit outside on her front porch. Too lazy to stream. Too lazy to go outside. Yeah. She's not even a hypochondriac. She's beyond that. She's histrionic, in my opinion. Not diagnosing.
The shitty part of the internet loves to make fun of me for that shit and pretend I'm lying and whatever.
You are, though. We're not making fun of you for your agoraphobia. We're saying you literally don't have it. You turn it on and off. You're about to go on a trip. If there's dick on offer, your agoraphobia disappears. That's not how it fucking works. So we're not making fun of you for having it. We're saying you don't have it.
It is what it is. But yeah, man, I don't know. I'm really excited because I'm going to be traveling to Texas, and I'm shit-faced terrified about that too.
No hesitation there, was there? So there we go. Everybody knows it already anyway, I'm pretty sure. As I said, Scrange grabbed it and HRH grabbed it. Both of them got it before she deleted it. Not entirely sure why she deleted it after the fact. Probably because she goes on to talk shit about people from YouTube. And like probably when she goes on to talk about HRH's title of her last video about Rosie, that's probably when she was like, I should probably delete that location.
Because for me, it's one of those things where it's like a risk versus reward kind of a thing. And I'm grateful that like when I really set my mind to something and like I have time to like prepare for it and shit, like I can make it happen. In fact, like my goal is in the next week.
Yeah, because by the time I woke up, that slide was missing. So, yeah.
I'm going to really seriously try to like start going back on like some walks again. I'm just getting out of fucking.
You've been saying this for like honestly like a year at this point. We haven't barely been outside since you crashed your car. And that was like, when was that, guys? Middle of 2024? End of 2024? It's been a long time that you haven't taken us outside.
Fucking house. And maybe in a couple weeks, like go to an actual.
Oh yeah, she said that she went to the courthouse a couple of weeks ago. So yeah, I don't know. She did say that at some point. She said that she went to the courthouse like in January. So, which is true.
Actual outing. But with the state of the world, I'm like really struggling to cope with that. Like I feel safe here. And I don't feel safe out there. I don't know how any of y'all are functioning out there in the real world.
Why? Who's going to target this? Why would you feel unsafe, Rosie? Don't fucking piss me off. Why would you feel unsafe out there in the world? Maybe this is why she deleted this fucking slide.
Real world. Proud of you if you're doing that, because I fucking can't. I can't. Chill out. Beyond that, like, the past couple months, I've really been, like, fostering some new friendships. And, like, Remy, obviously, is a big thing in that, but even, like, a couple other people. And I've been just, like, working on being more consistent.
Maybe that's why she deleted that slide, because she also said in that slide, like, that she's afraid to go out in the world, like, as if she's some sort of fucking minority, like, as if she's going to be targeted for something.
with certain things in that regard, and allowing myself to trust people. Because if you don't follow me on YouTube, like, it's gonna
String Cheese says, maybe you should be worried with the state of your health instead. Yup. And Ryan says, privilege to be able to stay home 24/7 when actual targeted people have to go to work and live their lives in the world. Yeah. Salmon said, I don't think she has that much self-awareness. Lol, she's had that sentiment many times. Yeah. And people have called her out for it. I don't know.
It's gonna be really hard to succinctly. Wow, Rosie, it was not that hard, baby girl. Anyway, point is, it's hard to succinctly explain, like, the mind fuckery that has happened with, like, the consistent experiences I've had with buddy trolls online. Like,
bitch, anybody want to say anything about this? Consistent experience of buddy trolls. She's going to go on and talk about, let's just say it, she's going to go on and talk about, like, Chris and Britt as well, as if they're, were plotting against her. Fucking insane. Fucking bullshit. They did nothing to you. And you're a hypocrite because you were literally in Amber's DMs, but also under sock accounts on Reddit talking shit about her. So,
like, on one hand, being constantly told that, like, I'm lying about believing I'm undiagnosed autistic and all these things, while at the same time, people
lying about believing. No one said you're lying about believing that you're undiagnosed autistic. We just are saying that you are undiagnosed. Because that's true.
Abusing my trust in general, like,
you hear the emotive language that she's using once again, abusing me in my naive nature.
I have to very actively combat to protect myself. To befriend me just to get dirt on me, or just to turn around and expose me, or
when has that happened?
I don't know, be my best friend. And
when has that happened? Who's been your best friend and then gone and exposed you? I swear it's like happened maybe once
for over a decade, and do expose it. Well, not expose.
Now this fucking pisses me off, because all that happened was, and I know this, you hate it, because somebody who put up with your shit for over 10 years came online and talked about their experience of being abused by you. You are the abuser. And now you're trying to turn it around and say that you are the victim. Which one is it, Rosie? Libby says, sorry that we believe the professional that diagnosed you as not having autism instead. Adrian says, a doctor told you you are not autistic. So if a doctor says you are not, then you are not. String Cheese says, this part tickled me. She's some high profile celebrity that can't wait to sell, that people can't wait to sell out. Wouldn't that imply there's something to expose? Mm-hmm. I don't think she is naive. I just think she likes to rewrite history, rewrite narratives. She cannot ever handle being the aggressor rather than the victim. But in most cases, she is actually the aggressor and the other people around her are the victims.
Expose interviews, but interview and panel about me and say horrid shit. Like, the only reason that I was sad about being demonetized was because I couldn't binge eat anymore.
Girl, that is not what anybody said. I haven't seen anyone say that. Not from my memory. Can you guys remember anyone saying that? Aside from maybe if it was a joke, like mucking around.
And so much other egregious shit. Like, I kind of lost my ability to trust anyone I met ever for any reason.
Also, hi, Dessa. It's not about not trusting anybody ever. These people fucking backed you up through thick and thin for way more years than most people would have. You don't just turn around and call somebody an abuser out of the blue after 10 years of friendship unless there's something to it. And you were the one who had kids in your chat. You were the one who didn't listen to Chris and Britt warning you about it. That was you. You were the one who ignored them. So the fact that they decided, like, this is where we draw the line when it comes to you using kids for your own fucking gain. Who is the abusive one in this situation? And who is still currently being an abuser by speaking the way that you're speaking now, Rosie? Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
And bro, that shit sucks. To be in a state where you feel like you're not allowed, to be in a state where you feel like you can.
Hey, Wyoma. Hey, Minka. Yep.
Not trust anyone's good intentions is heartbreaking. It is heart-shattering.
Oh my God, the victim.
And I'm exiting.
The victim. Heart-shattering.
It is heart-shattering.
You ignored and abused, and what is the other word that I wanted to say? Like, you took for granted the loyalty that many people had to you, and you, when they tried to give you genuine feedback and tell you about their genuine concerns, you threw them under the fucking bus. They turned around and they said, hey, this was not an easy time. We realize now that we've been manipulated for all these years. So shut the fuck up.
And I'm exiting that stage of my life, and I'm proud of myself because I did that. I put in the work for that.
No, you didn't.
I've been going to therapy for that.
You going to therapy doesn't mean that you're actually practicing anything that you learn in therapy, because you clearly are still completely fucking unaware of who you are as a person. You still can't see that you're an actual piece of shit. That's insane to me. All that therapy and no self-reflection, I think you're just there to like talk shit and have someone listen to you speak for an hour rather than actually working on yourself. Sorry, but that's what I think.
I've been healing that. I've been working on my relationships with friends. I've been reconnecting with people who actually fuck with me. I've been reconnecting and making new connections with people who don't just want to use me or control me or see me as extensions of themselves in ways that are unhealthy and toxic and weird. And I'm grateful for that. And so it's just been really nice to feel like myself again, because in 2025 I really felt like such a muted version of myself, like, or I feel like I can be goofy.
A muted version of yourself. You were fucking all over the place. You were doing all sorts of things. Like, we need a recap of 2025. You were all over the shop. You were also traveling with your agoraphobia. You were also, like, again, just like grifting, saying that you were going to do stuff for charity. I can't even fucking remember all the shit that you did. What do you mean muted? Wish you would mute.
Goofy and bubbly and fun and
it's
laughing.
Not you, though.
And just more connected with myself and not feel like I have to constantly justify every word that comes out of my goddamn mouth, because everything I say gets twisted and I get weirdly fucking sexualized by these.
I just want to listen to that sentence again. She's saying here, like, I want to feel like I can be goofy and bubbly and fun.
Or I feel like I can be goofy and bubbly and fun and laughing and just more connected with myself and not feel like I have to constantly
I want to be goofy and bubbly and fun and laughing and happy, but I feel like I have to constantly justify myself because people want to weirdly sexualize me. If we take out all the useless words that are just there for decoration, that's what she's saying. She's saying, I want to feel goofy and silly and happy and funny, but I can't because people are going to weirdly sexualize me. Like, when? Where? I didn't fucking see it. I don't get, like, does anybody know why, like, how she's connecting those two things? Because it doesn't make any sense to me. I'm tired, but, like, I don't know if is it just me that is not getting it? Hey, just Bridget. Good to see you. Welcome in. Roma, hi. Hey, Camby, welcome in. And hello, Yummy. Good to see you, darling. Hope you're doing well. Surprisingly, you didn't get screamed at in this stream or in this Instagram post, which is odd. But anyway. Also a better descriptor of her bowel movements than her personality. Yeah. My goodness. Yeah. I actually don't get it. I don't get how those things are connected. G'day, Cow Soap. How are you?
Justify every word that comes out of my goddamn mouth because everything I say gets twisted and I get weirdly fucking sexualized by these trolls because I used to make adult content when I
have to constantly justify myself and I get weirdly fucking sexualized by these trolls when
I have been so far removed from that shit for so long.
No, you haven't. You literally doing like you link and you promote your podcast that you did, the interview that you did on the We Are All Insane channel, where you talked nonstop about your sex work, your groomed into feederism, your all of that. You thought that you could come over to YouTube and still do the same thing, eating on camera for money as what you used to do, but that people weren't going to sexualize you, but you sit there with your tits out. What do you think people are going to do? Like, I don't get it. You talk about your sex work all the fucking time.
And then it's so weird because I talked about that in my last live, and then today I open up my YouTube and I see like that day before, I think before I even went live, someone, you know, that screen for my post Valentine's Day Instagram stories, they titled that.
Hey, Mish. String Cheese says, nobody wants to even think of her in a sexual way, so I'm not sure why she keeps saying she's so sexualized. I don't know why. Like, if anybody's ever saying anything like in any kind of sexual way, it's a fucking joke, usually, I imagine. Like, if someone's commenting about her titties being out or whatever, like, it's usually not in malice, not out of like negative, in a mean way, you know? Hello, Sneakerhead Queen Bee. Welcome in. Yes, she did. She used to do adult content along these lines, and I don't give a fuck. It is what it is. She did it. She consented. She got paid.
Recap videos, Quirky Love Rose got fingered. Like, what the fuck? And you tagged me? The internet's fucking bizarre, and I'm done.
So HRH titled her last video before this, the one that came out on Valentine's Day, as Quirky Love Rose got fingered, okay? It was a joke because she came out of her she was walking out of her bedroom looking like a weirdo. Here, I'll show you guys. I don't think that it was meant in any way to harm her.
I hope you had a great day, because
like when you post this,
I did.
Hey HRH, and you made the finger joke because she said he had amazing finger work on the piano. Exactly. Okay. Yeah, so there you go, guys. There's HRH defending herself. Like, give her a break, Rosie. She was just making a silly joke.
Trying to placate them, but I'm also
exactly, and she was acting fucking weird. Even I said, like, girl, I don't want to like know that you've just like literally been bean flicking all day. Like, stop it.
I'm silencing, and I'm also not going to be forced to. I'm not going to feel like I'm being forced.
Thank you, HRH. Now that you're here, thank you for providing us with this cut down video and including the Texas part, because by the time I woke up, she had deleted that. So appreciate you. Thank you very much. Everybody sub up.
forced to just take shit on the chin and be silent all the time. I'm gonna be silent about a lot of shit. I'm done talking about
I still don't really understand how did like Yami sexualize her, like, because she said that she hadn't even seen HRH's video at that point. So when she was talking about being sexualized, like, what was she talking about when it came to Yami? Like, I still don't get it.
a lot of people. I'm done talking about a lot of different aspects of a lot of things and moving forward. But I'm still in that.
Well, Emma says the most annoying thing about this is she will not let this narrative go until she gets enough pushback. Like, she never let go of the slander against Zach's pet care until everyone yelled at her. Yeah, this is very, like, in character for Rosie. Like, think about it, guys. The, like, groomed into feeders and shit happened in, like, 2015. And she's still fucking talking about it 10 years later. Like, Rosie knows how to hold on to a grudge. Or she knows how to recite a story, I should say. She knows how to memorize her stories.
That healing process, and it's a frustrating how slow it moves sometimes. But hey, Levi, 1 second. My bro had a frozen pizza he wanted to put in the oven for himself. Anywho, point is, I'm going on this bit of this rant here. I miss talking about Instagram stories. I'm in a process right now where I'm just trying to reconnect with what I love about internet content creation, because I really fucking lost my way. Like, and there's no way.
I think it's because HRH tagged her in it on either on YouTube or on Twitter. And she really doesn't like it when we do that. She really doesn't like being tagged.
To blame for that part but me, so I'm figuring that out. It's taking me time, and that's one of the reasons why, like, I stopped. I, like, removed my Patreon. I haven't really been on Twitch, even though it's, like, my only monetized platform, and when I do go live, it's just been on YouTube, because I'm just trying to figure out what the fuck I want, because I lost that, like, the end of 2024 to 2025. Like, I lost sight of that, but all I know is, like, I still want it. I just don't want the current form of it. I don't want.
No, you don't want to be a lolcow, but it's too tough shit. Too bad. Too late. You can't bail out now. It is what it is.
Where it ended up because of not only other people's actions, but my own. So I'm just trying to like work all of that out. You know what I mean? If any of y'all are still watching this, you're a real one. Because
she wants to go back to when she first started off on YouTube, and people were like, oh my God, you're so different from Foodie. You're going to change things up here. You don't want to be a lolcow, but you just did the behavior. And unfortunately, you can't take it back now, girl.
Because I think we might be at 20 minutes. I don't even know, fam. But really, though, I'm a yapper. That's why, like, the lives kind of work. Because although sometimes it gets to the point where I run out of shit to say. But streaming in general is something I've been really reconsidering as a whole. Maybe not forever stopping it. Like,
hey, Lana, welcome in. Yeah, I mean, I actually kind of, I don't know if I want to say I prefer her vlogs, but she should really go back to vlogging if she wants her channel to, like, you know, get monetized again. She needs to get, like, I did a little search today. She's still got like 30 something instances of the word binge, and she's still got up there 70 instances of the word trauma. Like, girl, please. You do need to delete a bunch more stuff, and you need to get back to vlogging. She wants the best of both worlds. She wants the best of both worlds with making content and being a watcher of the other girls, but she's so cringe. It's beyond her control. Yes. No, it's fine. I'm reading stupid as well. I get you. Being a horror cow was okay as long as the YouTube money train went choo-choo in her station every month, period. It's part of it. And you know she ate that chocolate. Yep. She didn't even say thank you. Do you think that's why she thought that she was being sexualized? Because, like, somebody buying something off her wish list that's like chocolate, and we all know about, like, chocolate cake incident. Do you think that's what it is? Yeah, she wants to do her lives and not have anyone make fun of her, but do her summaries of Amberlynn Reid lives. Yeah, she wants to stay relevant and grow up without being direct about it. Yeah, she doesn't want to be the focus of people's mockery, I guess. Can you be agoraphobic and have a YouTube channel about your life? I think you can, but you'd have to have some really fun activities to do inside, I suppose. And you wouldn't be like, she picks and chooses when she wants to have the agoraphobia, I think. I know, me too.
Like never doing it again, but really changing up how I structure the content because I'm fucking done giving people access to me that don't deserve it.
Stop posting fucking stories like this then. Please. She's like, the words that are coming out of her mouth and the action that she's doing are like opposite. I don't get it.
And that unfortunately leaves me in a position where I feel like I have to safeguard myself from people that I would like to engage with more in real time, but my health,
Go back to vlogging, Rosie. Go and take us to the park on a walk or something. Let's see.
wellness, my mental health, my relationships with people in my life are way more important than that. So I will, I guess, end this by thanking you for listening to me ramble, and to say that I'm really excited for my future. There is something coming out this year, pretty big. And a lot has happened since I went to Vegas.
I feel like this was a bit of a hint. Do you guys think this was a hint that whatever she was doing in Vegas was something to do with like, I'm going to change my life and I'm going to lose weight and I'm going to turn this all around? And now she's like, well, that didn't happen. So like, I think that's probably why she's nervous about this coming out. Because I bet you she made a lot of grand claims and promises that she hasn't fulfilled. What do you guys think? What makes a girl eating while talking about food, staying the same, talking about changing and not changing, just cycling around on the cycle? I want her to go. I'm here for it. I'm definitely here for the adventure. I want to go outside, Rosie. Take us outside. Can we go like even to the front fucking porch? Can we go for a walk? Can we like even just go for a ride in the car? Like, can we go somewhere? Take us outside.
Yes. And I'm real nervous about that because I really wanted, like when I got back from Vegas, I really wanted to do things differently, to be at a different point like now in my life. And that didn't happen. And I just have to hold grace for that for myself.
I think she was like, because remember when she first got back from Vegas, she was all about like, I am going to really do something now about my mobility. I'm going to start walking. I really need to sort this out. But like, I've got like videos from her in like 2023 and 2024 and every year saying the same shit. So like, I think people probably weren't expecting much change, Rosie, honestly.
For myself, but my life is my life. It's not a performance or a timeline to meet certain expectations.
Yeah, I don't have to like stick to a timeline and like other people's expectations. So this to me seems like she's prefacing like, well, like I said, I was going to do all this stuff, but like I obviously didn't do it. But it's because, you know, I don't need to do these things for other people. Girl, nobody else is impacted. Well, aside from maybe your family, but nobody else is really impacted by your inaction. You doing nothing and sitting on your ass all day, every day, eating in your kitchen is only affecting you.
Of other people, it's what I need to do for myself, you know. But anywho, I have some food left to finish. But I just think that I think it's time that I stop prioritizing other people's expectations over what I want for myself.
No one's expecting shit from you. You provide fucking nothing. So I don't know what she means by like other people's expectations. Do you guys have any clues? Because I really don't know. Like we literally at this point in time, we expect no more than maybe one half-assed fucking stream a week. Who's expecting things from you? The only person who should be caring about you making changes in your life is yourself, you idiot.
Myself, and I've been getting there, but I've got further to go for sure. God, I hope I stay awake. I'm tired, guys.
From what?
Thank you for listening if you did. Bye.
From what? How can this bitch be fucking tired? I don't get it. Do you guys want to watch something else? Not true crime. It's just auto playing. What do you guys want to watch? Do I have any funny? Let me check my hard drive. Hang on. I wasn't prepared. And I'm kind of tired, so I can play something. So I feel like that was pretty short. And I still have like, I don't know, 30, 40 minutes. Shall I just pick a random vlog? A random deleted vlog? Hey, Lady Problems. I expect her to commit culinary crimes so she meets my expectations. Pretty much. Pretty much. Okay, let's see what I've got here on the hard drive. I don't want to watch a stream because I don't have that much time. What's this folder? I have a folder here called Rosie is an Idiot. Let's see. Oh, where is my fucking downloads folder? Yeah, okay. Vlogs. Oh, do you guys want to? No, they're all too long. Too long. The last one I watched was from October 2023, and it was called Confronting Food Triggers. And Poetry and Life Updates. I've got here Major Diabetes Update. I need more space. Major Diabetes Update. Update on the gym and working in US healthcare vlog. Do you guys want to watch that? We can. If you're bored. Yeah, let's just watch this. It's quick. The poetry one we watched last time was terrible. All right. Is it volume low? Maybe it's just my volume's low.
I do try to stay positive, but I also stay real. And this is
once again, I just want to say thanks to HRH for clipping that Insta stuff and getting it in time before she deleted part of it. So guys, please sub up and say thank you to HRH. Crazy Cat Lady Stephanie, did I say hi to you already? I hope I did. Sorry if I missed anybody. I am not myself today. We'll just quickly watch this one. It's 18 minutes. We'll be fast. Whoops.
talking real right now. Hi, welcome to me.
Oh.
My hair looks crazy because I've been joyriding a little bit today. I went and drove up to where, I'm going to say what it is because like I'm not going there, but I went to an Anytime Fitness location that I thought I'd really want to like check out. Like it was in a good area, and it's like, it's closed, like permanently. They didn't say that on Google.
Any excuse not to go to the gym.
Because in the other location is also 20 minutes one way. And there's a gym right by my house that's not subsidized by my insurance. And to start up, it's like $140. And I just don't got that right now.
Hey, Steve.
So I'm just like feeling a little frustrated because
yes, string cheese, pretty much. Her agoraphobia. Well, not even. When did her agoraphobia kick in? Probably around the time that like some of the reaction channels actually started biting back at her, I would say. Hey, Rosie's expired milk. Welcome in. The voice change is dramatic.
I looked up Planet Fitness too, and that one also has the annual fees, but it is cheaper. But this one's closer and has better benefits. So I don't know. I'm frustrated. She did mention, because I asked if they're having any promotions, and she said not really unless it's Black Friday, which is coming up. So,
but her lips like look blue here too. So this is also from October 2023, you guys, just by the way.
I might
Hey,
just,
Emplo.
like, hold off on that and hit them up for Black Friday. Once my dad leaves next week, there's going to be a bunch of space freed up where he's currently been like having his work desk set up. So I'm thinking about skipping a membership in general and just setting up an at-home thing, because what I can do right now is very limited. And I can walk in place and I can use weights that I already have at my house and set up a little like area with a chair.
Honestly, like her agoraphobia speak started happening when people started giving her backlash. I don't know exactly when she started claiming to have that, but it was like around the time where people were giving her shit about having kids in the chat. It was around the time where it was before it must have been like about a month before she got together with Jeff, because I remember being like, oh, your agoraphobia disappeared when Jeff and threesomes and the library and all of that stuff happened. So yeah, and at home gym, okay, this aged well as always. Yup. Thanks for being here, Inflow.
And I bought these like fatigue foot mats, this foot mat that I haven't actually used yet, but I bought it, and it might be way more cost effective for me to do that until I am more physically equipped, and then look into, getting a gym membership. It's just really frustrating because my insurance benefit, the gym options that I have, are majorly either like not 24-hour or super limited in what's in my area.
Well, we have been going through some of the old Jeff stuff, but they are very, very long streams. So we need to do those on a day where she isn't posting anything else. I do have some of them downloaded. We've watched a couple. I have started a playlist, I think, on that. Let me see. Check on my channel. Playlists. Yes, I do have a early Jeff deleted streams playlist here. It's got 10 videos so far. So if you guys wanted to check that out, just go into like my playlist tab on my YouTube thingy, because like they are quite long. So it takes us probably like about 2 or 3 streams to get through them. It's a pain, but it's pretty funny. I've just got here like I'm keen to get to this one, which I don't know if we started this the other day, but
3 years in a lot, he's gonna get it. So
post date. I want to watch that with you guys, but it's like 2 and a bit hours. So I need to like dedicate a stream to it, if you know what I mean. And then I also want to do some Jamie as well. We need to have like a bit of a sticky beak at Jamie. So yeah, there's plenty to do.
Yeah, and so it's just like it feels a little unfair. And I know that's probably like an immature way to look at it, but whatever. I miss having fun money. And I used to get that by doing side hustle money, and I don't do those side
She's been grifting since this channel started.
hustles anymore.
Rendell!
So it's just like I don't really have a lot of
hello, Rendell, babe.
Like extra income, I think a lot of us are dealing with that. Like, life is really expensive, breathing is expensive at this point, and I live in Florida and the cost of living is redonkulous. As you can tell, I'm feeling a little down now because I also just got out of therapy, and like an hour or two ago, and I actually ended up having a panic attack in the middle of therapy today because I was talking about like just what I've been dealing with recently, and like how much my health has been on my mind and stuff, and like I feel so paralyzed right now, like in terms of getting things done and like all of that. Like, I'm not massively overeating, I'm not binging, but I'm not like actively losing either. And I just,
guys, isn't it so reminiscent of like when Amber or Foodie started their channels and were like on this like it's literally like a copy and paste. It's like coming in to your YouTube journey, doing something, changing something with like, being gung-ho about your health and then completely falling off and just cycling and cycling and cycling over and over and over again. It's crazy, actually. And she wonders why people like started comparing her to Amber and Foodie. Like, come on, look at you. You were skinnier here and you were talking about all these changes you were going to make, and now you're fucking bigger and more immobile and don't go anywhere or do anything. Agorny.
I went and got my labs done today, so that way I can schedule my doctor's appointment, and I'm going.
Oh, this is probably Rosie's last blood test. This is probably her last blood test. When was it? October 2023, I'd say. Yeah.
I'm going to wait until after my doctor's appointment to share more details, but
she said that she doesn't really want to lose weight because she thinks that that's like one of the only things that makes her like pretty, desirable. Roma says, guys, tomorrow morning I have to take my cat in for a tooth extraction. Please send her good vibes and prayers. Good vibes and prayers to your pretty cat, Wyoma. I'm sure everything will be fine. And you know what? With the dental stuff, it's important to get it done. I know it's a bit scary, but I'm sure that she's going to be feeling a lot better afterwards. So everybody, big hugs and hearts to Wyoma's kitty cat, please.
Yeah. I just have some things on my mind and options that I need to explore, and it's causing me to feel so overwhelmed. And I'm not coming on here just to bitch and complain. I'm sorry.
But that is what you do. But the thing is like, okay, so if between this time, 2023 to now, if Rosie had have been consistently in therapy and actually absorbing the advice and the sort of suggestions from therapy, if she had been doing the work, you can't just go and sit in therapy and think you're going to be fixed. You actually have to go home and put it into practice. Hey, Oliver's personal assistant, good to see you. I think that if she had have been going every week to therapy from this day onwards and was actually putting that shit into practice, her life would be so much dramatically better than what it is now. I think she just goes to therapy to have somebody listen to her ramble and complain about trolls on the internet. I remember there's a video somewhere where she was talking about like she got a new therapist and she's basically spent their whole first appointment explaining like lingo to them. She was like, I obviously had to like fill them in on like what, certain words meant because they didn't understand like tea or clout or those type of words. I'm like, girl, is that really, you just go to therapy to complain about trolls or what? I think she really needs to actually take some of the therapy on board. What a fucking waste though, as well, of like money and time. Like 13 years of therapy and none of it's gone in. It's gone in one ear and out the other.
I'm sorry.
Whoops.
If it's coming across that way. I just have a lot on my mind. I've been working and struggling with getting back into the swing of things, and I've already used up my call-out hours for the month, and I'm struggling with that because I need to work more to make more money, but I keep having like debilitating anxiety and depression, even though I'm taking my medication. And so thankfully I have a follow-up with my psych on Monday before work, but I'm just feeling really meh right now. I went on a joyride and I've been getting out of the house, but today, which I haven't really been doing a lot of, to be honest, I've been kind of like having major like shut-in vibes recently, and it's been super lit. No, it's not. It's just one of the—
See, that's probably better language to use. Rather than saying you have agoraphobia, you can just say like, I've been feeling like a bit of shut-in vibes. That would probably trigger less people.
Those things that I struggle with when I feel overwhelmed is I just like to hide in my room and stay in bed. And I've really missed my pool, so like my routine is like jacked up right now, and it's just it's just the weather. Like it's nicer out, so like I should be going outside more and doing more things because the weather's not as suffocating.
Welcome in, Ashley Nicole. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in.
But the pool is too cold, and so like it's just like I'm dealing with joint pain and body pains and stuff. I have been tracking my food like consistently, including today. You know, I haven't been like super exact about things and stuff because right now I'm just trying to get into the habit of tracking. And I keep telling myself, like, you know, I'm not actively trying to lose weight right now because I'm just trying to establish habits. I'm trying to overcome triggers. I'm trying to confront things that I've like been actively avoiding for a decade, you know, and I can't expect perfection out of myself out the gate. And I'm trying to do it the natural way, at least as of right now. Hey, y'all.
Okay.
So I am on my lunch break at work.
She's a girl. She's definitely a girl. If you watch like some of these ones from 2023 up until now, Ashley Nicole, you will see that nothing has changed. She has gotten worse in every way. And that is definitely very girl behavior.
At work.
Oh, and blames everybody else.
And so I'm in my pajamas because I work from home. I work in healthcare, and today is the start of open enrollment. And so I'm about to start trying to figure that process out on my lunch break. But I just wanted to come say hi and check in.
Look how bright. And I remember at the time this was happening, I thought, oh my gosh, this is so sad. She's like working in her PJs at home. But I'm like, damn, like I think it would be great if she was back, like if she could just go back to this level of mobility and vibrance. That would be a huge improvement. Hey, let's say, well, yes. Gives her incentive to not be healthy because in her mind they accept her as she is. That's a good point. Hey, Tiny Blue, good to see you.
Again, because I've had quite a couple days. I like
trigger warning, guys. I don't know if you guys saw that, but she said trigger warning. She's going to talk about a binge.
Really wanted to binge last night, and I definitely overate, and I like went in, like I had the intent to binge and then realized I had nothing worth binging on.
Is that how it works? I don't think that's how it works. Isn't it just like you just have an overwhelming feeling like you just need to stuff yourself? It's not like, nothing here looks good to me, so I think I'm going to postpone this binge. I don't know if that's how it works. Do you guys know? I feel like that is not quite right.
Which, like, go for me, but I was in a really pissed off place about it last night, and so I just feel frustrated about that. But no matter what's going on, I've been establishing a new habit of starting my day every day with a smoothie. And yesterday, though, I didn't because I went to Starbucks instead, and I got my blood work done, and it was my day off. So I think what I learned from this experience is...
Well, that could definitely trigger... I suppose if you undereat during the day, it can trigger it, but I mean, I don't know. I do know that people will like buy specific foods. Like I think we've seen, well, it's gone now, but I remember Tammy Lemon used to like sort of plan out when she was going to have an episode like that. And I don't know. To me, it just seems like Rosie like was like, I am like gonna mindlessly eat, and then walked into the kitchen, was like, nothing here looks good. Whereas like, I feel as though when you are triggered like that, like was it Foodie that said like she'll just go and like even eat just like ketchup? Who said that? Someone said that.
Is that I need to start every day with a smoothie and make that like part of my routine and make that part of my like make that part of my lifestyle health changes, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, I just wanted to say something else too. I am so thankful that in this frustrating, difficult world that we live in, that I have a job where I get really good health benefits, even if they aren't cheap.
Yeah.
I am, holy shit. Oh, they went up. Damn it. I was like, shit, did they go down? No. Oh, no. Yeah, they did. Shit. Okay, they're going up. I'm changing that plan. So anyway, I'm going to work on this for a little bit because y'all don't even know about my business. But if you are employed, don't forget to do your open enrollment stuff. Or even if you aren't, I guess. Open enrollment's coming. So make sure that you update your shit. All right, bye. So I just signed up for all my benefits. And with almost no...
Let me guess. 3 months later, she quit this job. Yeah, she did. Yeah, very calculated. I can't schedule my ED. I think it really just depends on the person and how they eat. Like, I would never just binge on random food items. Yeah, I get you. I get that.
No difference.
But yeah, guys, if you feel as though her talking about this is too much for you, please step out. I will link some resources in the description after the fact. Take care of yourself before anything else. Okay? Yeah. I get that.
It's $80 more a month out of my check. But so my job has a benefit where you can buy PTO. And last year I only got 3 days and regretted it. So I got the max amount of 5 days this time. And outside of that, I added more on my HSA card because, adult things. So it's just more money basically allocating towards my health. And yeah, I really need to get like some dental work done and stuff. And I need to get a lot of stuff done. So the money will get spent one way or another, especially because I have some things.
Do you guys remember there was then like a time, which we should watch that soon, where she was like talking with her mom about like how they like calculated the time off and how her benefits were laid out, and she was really not pleased about it. And she was like, and mom was like, that's pretty normal. And she's like, well, what about this and this? And mom was like, that's pretty normal. If they've got 50 people going for that one job, like why? Like, of course they don't want you to take time off in your first fucking 2 weeks. I don't know.
Some things that I really want to consider and appointments that need to be made and specialists that I want to go see and things. So I'm just trying to prioritize my money and health that way. Hey, y'all. So I have an exciting update that I wasn't expecting to have in today's vlog. My shift's not even over yet, but I was checking my phone earlier and I got an update that my lab results came back. I went to get tested literally yesterday. I got my blood drawn. And it was to kind of get an update on my A1C mainly. I think she tested for other things, but she ow. I just had my toe. But basically the only thing I cared about was the A1C because that was the only main concern really last time. Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, and guys, I'm like not the most knowledgeable on the US health system and the way that your guys' employment and stuff works. Like ours is very different, I believe. Like we've got Medicare and that is just automatically taken out of your check every week or whatever. It's really different to like I can go to the hospital now and just go to the public system and everything be free except for like if I have to buy meds. And like then for old people meds are subsidized. Like it's very different. I don't know if I said welcome V Trinity, but welcome V Trinity. I hope you're well. Also, guys, I just noticed that Tiny Blue has just posted a new video. So at the end of this, I'm going to link that so that everybody can go over there and watch Tiny's video. I am always excited to see Tiny's perspective on Rosie stuff. So that is here. Literally 2 minutes ago. All right. So that's where we're going to go. We're all going to go after this. We're going to go over there.
Yeah, I was diagnosed with diabetes.
Hey, Tiny.
Basically, like
I always want to know Tiny's thoughts on stuff because it's like just so much more succinct and well thought out, more than I could ever do on the spot.
April, maybe early May of this year. It's currently almost the end of October, and I just got my blood work redone. And originally, when I was diagnosed, my A1C was thankfully only a 6.8. It wasn't like super like crazy high like some people can be. We caught it really early, and so I've been on a maintenance dose, like a steady dose of metformin, 500 milligrams. I don't need insulin, anything like that. And just a diet change and lifestyle changes. I'm currently at a 6.6, which means I'm only 0.1 away from being in pre-diabetic range and 0.6 away from no longer being a diabetic of any sort.
And you were about 100 pounds less at this point, and you were actually taking note of what you were eating. So can you imagine what her shit would look like now? Hey, Run Amok, welcome in.
So that's pretty lit. And I'm excited about this. Like, I think I was low-key hoping a little like too much. I was like, I hope I'm already like a pre-diabetic or whatever. But yeah, I am very happy. So there's been an improvement in my AC1. I believe it's called an AC1. And
A1C girl. Oh, look, here we have a mention of dyslexia. Here we have a mention of this dyslexia. This is the only other time I've ever seen this anywhere. Funny how you only use it when it's like for an excuse for something, and you don't ever like talk about that when it comes to like your job and how fast you are at typing and how you have like a 2% mistake rate or whatever the fuck. But whenever you say something embarrassing and you fuck up, that's when you talk about your dyslexia, which I've never heard you say that you've been diagnosed with it, actually.
in about a half a year, about 6 months. So that's pretty awesome. I'm really excited.
And here is Tiny's channel for anybody who wants to go and sub up. And I will link you guys to Tiny's video at the end of this. I believe Tiny went over the situation with, well, it's called Rosie Tries to Rewrite History Again to Manipulate the Situation. I can't wait. I cannot fucking wait to watch that. Should be very good.
Excited to see like where I'm at again in another 6 months, and you know, hopefully maybe eventually one day being off metformin would be cool. So I'm really just like kind of jazzed about this news, and I wanted to.
It's also fucking freaks me the fuck out that she was like on metformin, and then she was also on Mounjaro, and now she's on none of that. I would be so fucking concerned.
I wanted to share that with you guys. I'm still currently waiting. Oh my gosh, this is itching my ear. I'm almost a pre-diabetic, so I'm just thankful that I had early intervention and that I have been living through a wake-up call, and it's just
clearly wasn't much of a wake-up call because you've slid right back to where you were, and actually worse.
More of a reason to keep going. Cheers to that. Hey y'all, I'm heading to my break, and I just got off a call, and I wanted to just share the story with you guys.
Here we go. She's going to talk about her work.
Because I both love my job and I hate my job, because I work for the United States healthcare system. That's why I hate my job. Outside of that, I like my company, and I like the job that I do, but I hate our healthcare system. So I was talking to this guy, and
this whole job situation, the healthcare situation, all of this is sort of coming across a little bit sus to me. But then again, like I said, I don't know that much about your guys' system, so hopefully you guys are listening and taking in what she's saying.
And he's rightfully frustrated. I had to submit some stuff, do some stuff, blah, blah, blah. I work with medication scheduling for a specialty pharmacy. So I don't work with just like the regular prescriptions. I work with the specialty prescriptions. So that can range from growth hormones, endocrine, all these different types of issues. But I'm specialized in oncology. So the majority of my patients have cancer. We were talking about like the prescriptions and all of.
Sorry to pause, guys, but I fucking hate how she says my patients. My patients. Like as if she's a doctor and not a 600-pound woman sitting in her fucking bedroom in her PJs.
That, and he was venting because basically he's been hitting the ring around for 3 weeks, and there's just so much bureaucracy and bullcrap and paperwork and blah, 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 blah. Just, it's awful. And he mentioned to me, like I had seen this in our conversations, but, in the notes anyway, that like the retail cost of this medication is over $4,000 a month. And he was just like venting, and he said something about that, and was like, you know, you better be careful, you're going to be out of a job soon because they're going to do something about universal health care. And I had to stop myself because I almost said, I hope so.
It's actually kind of concerning thinking about Rosie in this position where she feels as though she is in a sort of a position of power, and I can imagine her giving fucking terrible, shitty, unsolicited advice to people, and them thinking, well, she works for this medical company, like, and fucking believing her. It actually kind of scares me thinking about it like that. Like, if like she's just doing some call center shit, but she really thinks that she's changing lives, that's fucking scary, actually.
I take no joy, none, in seeing what these people are being charged. It's disgusting. And with the insurance and everything, like,
yeah,
when the issue is it's saying like he has to pay like $900 for this thing, and he shouldn't be having to pay anything according to his insurance. And there's just not, like, it's just, this is a common occurrence with my job. Like, not every call, but like very often there's just like,
I also think that this type of job perhaps helped her to learn about how to fuck with the system a little bit.
Depending on the insurance company, on several factors, there's just a lot of bureaucratic crap back and forth, blah, 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 blah. And so I'm sitting here like, unfortunately for you, and frankly me, I have job security. Like, this country benefits so much with its for-profit medical care. Like, I would genuinely be excited if I lost my job because universal healthcare made me obsolete, which I don't agree, because people still need these medications. The system would just look different. I would be happy if I lost my job, because
I'd be fucking happy if you could even just like get out of your PJs, talk to these people on the phone, and like actually brush your teeth. I don't know. This like gives me such a creepy, weird vibe. Like, her being so involved and feeling so self-important in this situation gives me the weirdest vibe.
is there was a universal healthcare overhaul, and people were able to get their fucking meds, and I wasn't having people crying on the phones because their insurance isn't doing jack shit and they don't have $17,000 a month for chemo. I would love that. I would love that. Love that. I had to stop myself from saying that on the line because it's a recorded line. But anyway, I don't talk about work too much on the internet because I don't want people trying to figure out what I do. None of your business, who I'm working for, what I'm doing. But I'm open about being in healthcare and all that. It's just like, oh, I wish I would take that trade-off. I can get another fucking remote job. I'm good at what I do. I'm good at this shit. I've been doing it off and on for like over 10 years now. Yeah. My first remote job was when I was 19. So, you know, I'm good on the phones. I'm good at what I do. I could find another job, but I love.
Yes, at this point in time, she was yet to ever actually vote in any election.
My benefits, and I love the benefits of this job and having a great manager and all of that. I'm so blessed for that, right? But I can find that somewhere else, especially if the trade-off where, you know, people weren't dying from cancer because they can't afford their meds. I wish more people realize, like, when you call into places like this, like, when you're just yelling at the person on the other end of the line or getting really upset and frustrated, 95% of the time, we're on your side. None of us in this position are benefiting from the system at play. We're in the trenches with you. That I can promise.
I'm so sorry to hear that, V Trinity. That's insane. That is a lot of fucking money. Yeah, your guys' system does fucking suck, and I do not envy you guys. I just want the best for you all, and it's like I don't even know where to even start. Like, how do you even start to figure this shit out when you have so much else going on at the same time? Anyway, I appreciate you guys all hanging out with me today. I will put some resources and stuff down in the description. That was kind of like we're ending on a bit of a sad note, but I mean, fuck, people like Rosie shouldn't be in these type of positions, in my opinion. If somebody's even got anywhere on their records that they might be histrionic, they shouldn't be in anywhere near any kind of medical shit, in my opinion. Just saying. But thank you guys all for joining me today, and I'm going to link you guys over to Tiny's video now, because Tiny's just done a video on Rosie, and I have not seen it yet. That's where I'm going to be going to watch. So please, guys, head on over to Tiny Blue's channel. I will update the description with what we watched and the dates and all of that stuff and some resources. Actually, and if you guys have a look in Tiny's descriptions, I've been meaning to share this as well. Tiny has some great resources in her description as well. So here, look. A lot of resources here about, you know, dyslexia, Minnesota, etc. Okay, so everybody go over and support Tiny, and I'm going to link this, and I'm going to play the outro, and you guys stay safe, look after yourselves, and I will see you all probably tomorrow or the next day. We will be keeping an eye on Rosie as always. I'm going to play the outro, and then I will see you guys over in Tiny's comments. All right. Thanks, guys. I'll see you over there.
Like, first of all, I'm not an LOL cow. You're never going to catch me saying I'm an LOL cow, because I'm fucking not. No matter how many people try to push me into that box, I'm never going to give them what they want.
Rosie's in the kitchen. You know she's always pitching fits and moans and alibis. Big Rosie always lies.
And that is how you eat fast food on camera without glamorizing it to a mukbang, without showing off food and doing all the theatrics. I'm so sick of that shit. I don't know about y'all, but I'm so sick of seeing that shit on my TikTok and stuff. And like the people taking the like, oh exaggerated big-eyed bites. I'm like, so great.
Rosie's rolling, out of controlling. Rosie's scheming, always freaking screaming. Rosie's eating while the family's pleading. Rosie's lying, someone hear us crying. 600 pounds of trouble. Watch the kitchen floorboards buckle. She says she's gonna change, but that's just rearrange. She's got that chair, XXL, beware. Rosie's rolling, out of controlling. Rosie's scheming, always freaking screaming. Rosie's eating while the family's pleading. Rosie's lying, someone hear us crying. She's got that chair, XXL, beware.
This one's not really jammy. I don't know if I should be doing
Rosie's rolling, out of control, and Rosie's scheming, always freaking screaming. Rosie's eating, all the family's pleading. Rosie's lying, someone hear us crying.
Okay, I think I'm gonna cook the yolk a bit more because I don't want to do a drippy yolk on camera. I don't want to do shredded cheese. I want to do American cheese. I don't want to do shredded cheddar. That sounds gross. I won't be happy. I'm still not sure what I'm doing about my job. I'm still on disability. I don't have cheese. We're not doing cheese.
Thanks again, everybody, for coming along today. Thank you to my beautiful mods. Thank you to the chat. Thank you to my members. Thank you to the lurkers. And a special thanks to the replay crew. I do apologize. I was quite flat today. I am very sleepy, but hopefully tomorrow we'll be back in action and feeling back to 100%. Thank you guys all so much for understanding, and I will see you guys soon. Take care. Bye.